I can meet you around. What should I do? Hey!
Catherine.
Hey! Are we still on for lunch?
Yeah, sure. Just come around to the other door.
Fair.
We'll let you in.
I'll come around. The air conditioning feels good. Does my hair look okay?
Yeah, you look great.
Come on. Have you met Mr. Swanson before? He's super nice.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you I had him as a teacher?
Really?
Yeah, AP US. He was really good.
I bet.
All right, ready? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you guys. Is Mr. Swanson in? Is he available? Okay, thanks so much. Hey,
Hey, Catherine.
how are you doing?
Hey
Mr.
there.
Swanson?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right. Good to see
Are you
you.
still free for lunch?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Head down to the cafeteria?
Yes, that
All
sounds
right.
great.
Yeah,
You're
let's
looking
head down.
sharp.
Thank
This
you
new
very
office?
much. Just settling into the new office. Haven't really decorated it yet fully, but we're settling in.
Very nice.
Getting a lot of help from Mrs. Skinner and Mrs. Black.
They are very helpful. Very special ladies.
We could never do it without both of them. They have my vote for MVP this year and every year.
And how long have you been at Blue Ribbon School now?
2009. Yeah, we got the green ribbon 2 years ago, so I guess one of the
Congratulations.
questions is what color ribbon is next?
So
Okay.
when is the first day of school for 2017?
First day of school, as we have done every year, is going to be the next day after Labor Day,
Okay, and this year that date is?
September 5th. All of us here enjoy a few extra days to get ready, and I'm sure our students enjoy a few extra days to finish their summer reading, maybe some of our high school students to finish their other summer work, younger students to do the same thing, and just to get one last trip into the beach or whatever else people are doing to enjoy their summers.
Just going into the main office up front was so busy. Who else is up there?
Well, it has stayed a busy place all summer, and that's because Mrs. Skinner and Mrs. Black have been in every day all summer working as hard as ever. There's so much work to do to get ready for the school year. And they are about two of the friendliest faces that you'll find at the school, so any incoming freshmen who are watching this should know they've got two friends there as soon as they walk through the front door to the main office. If you walk past them, you'll find another secretary who's the person you check in with in the morning if you're tardy or need to turn in a dismissal note or something. One of the assistant principals, who happens to be our new assistant principal, Mr. Shattuck, will also be in there in the main office. And there's another office up at the other end of the school. If you enter the building through the Union Street door, you would come into Mrs. Henrikson's office, and she's the other assistant principal. We have two assistant principals here at the high school. You had mentioned that there's a lot of change happening at the high school this year, and you're right. Not just a new assistant principal, not just a new principal, also a new athletic director, and also a new nurse.
Well, and another new thing is a new 200 plus group of kids. Do you know how many there are?
Oh, it's a big group. We're closer to 300.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a big group.
Wow, that's impressive. And the school, as an alum, I feel like the size of it hasn't changed too much. Are they all going to fit in the classrooms? You worried about that at all?
We will fit. I will say one other new departure for us this year is a new advisor to the Global Citizenship Program. Ms. Roth has worked so hard in building that program, and she's going to take at least a little sabbatical from that, and we'll be passing the reins over to another English teacher, Ms. Pound.
With so many teachers involved in different clubs and extracurriculars, they probably value their summer breaks.
No question about it.
And as an administrator, and with a big year coming up, how did you spend yours?
Well, it was probably the busiest summer that I've ever had. The only one I can think of that was even close to it was I got to go back 25 years, and that's when I started my teaching career.
Oh.
And after getting out of college, I moved to Chicago and joined a program called the Inner City Teaching Corps. And we had this crash course for the summer to prepare for becoming an inner city teacher.
Wow.
And that was a very intense summer. This summer has been a little bit reminiscent of that.
How old are your kids?
I have twins who are 11 years old. They have just finished up a great 6 years at East Elementary School.
Wow.
And we moved here a little bit before they started kindergarten. And so now it's a big time of transition for them as well. For us, the quality of a public education in Hingham is the #1 reason why our family moved here. And my wife happens to be a graduate of Hingham High as well. It has served her well, and I know it continues to serve our students really well too.
Now, if there's one thing that as a parent you would want other parents of students here to know, what would that be?
Seize the moment, seize the day, enjoy it, be hopeful and excited about this new beginning. Obviously, there's a little bit of nervousness and you're coming into the unknown, but let's hope that gets overshadowed by being part of a terrific school system. We're really excited to have them coming here, and I hope they're equally excited about that new beginning. I did 10 full years as assistant principal, but I'm entering my 25th year as an educator. So
You're pretty qualified
it's hard to
to
believe
be
it's been that
optimistic.
long, right? But for me, it's just as exciting as it was that first year. It has been such a joy to have been part of it for the last 10 years. I'm really, really excited to take the next step and have a chance to be our next principal.
The tie, where'd you get it?
This tie was a gift from Eddie Bowler, who graduated a number of years ago, and I had been Eddie's baseball coach here. It comes out at special occasions only.
Favorite season?
I love the summer.
Favorite ice cream?
Ice cream, they're all graded Nona's. I'm a big fan of Nona's. Maybe their coconut chocolate almond.
Favorite sport to play?
All baseball for me. Baseball has always been a great love of mine, and I've been coaching here too for most of the last 10 years, and that's one thing I'm going to really miss.
If you could sit in on any class in any department here, which would it be?
Well, I was a history teacher, as you know, because I had the great pleasure of teaching you in the AP US History
I did
Lab
get
a number of years
I'm
ago.
going to say that was mostly due to you.
Very proud of you.
Thank you. Do you have any hidden talents that people might find interesting?
I don't know if I'd call it a talent. I do like to play the guitar.
Oh.
I like to run. I spend a lot of time doing jigsaw puzzles with the family at home, but those take me a long time.
I know you were just in this for lunch, so hopefully we'll get a bite in a second.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Has the cafeteria changed much since I was here?
We get more healthy options.
Oh.
We're doing a little bit more to bring in some of the produce from the school garden and from the greenhouse.
Wow.
So more salad options, better options in the deli bar. Last year we actually had a chef in 2 days a week.
We should get that for HQ.
It's about as good a deal as you will find in town, too. Very reasonably priced, $4 or $5, fill you up with a great lunch.
And you guys probably you careful about allergens and vegan and food sensitivities.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Very conscious of all that stuff.
Nice.
And it's a great place to dine. Dine with 385 of your closest friends at a time. We run 3 lunch waves a day, and the cafeteria is pretty full.
That sounds good. I'm ready.
And it's
You?
good. Yeah, let's go eat.
Oh, Rick, it's
Oh, we're locked out. I
like for
forgot
real?
the key, and it looks like they're cleaning in there too. No luck here. We'll find someplace else to eat.
Okay. What's
What
open
do you
now?
think? It's after 12. Nona's?
Nona's.
Let's do it. All right. Great idea.